Welcome everyone to the Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Phillip. What's up, Phillip?
Yo,
So, I don't like your tone about Doctor Who. You have to be into it, sir.
I've been a Doctor Who
Why
fan.
did you lose your way? What the hell happened?
Do you know what? What happened is when they changed up the Doctor's genetic structuring by making him able to change sex. That ruined it for me from the get go. Now we've had Jodie. Season 11 was okay, but it wasn't stellar,
Right,
right? And I'm thinking we're going to get the same kind of drivel come season 12
right.
because obviously they made that. They were formulating season 12 as season 11 was going out, and if she remains the same way that she has been in season 11, then it's not going to go very far.
No change whatsoever. Just continuation.
Yeah,
Because
it's
they
not
did
going to be.
Series 11 and 12 at the same time. Like we
Yeah,
heard in this writer's room.
there you go.
That it was all a smoke screen, that he wasn't bringing people back like monsters. He wanted his experiment season. And then he brings
Which he,
everybody back.
which he's allowed to, but I'm hoping that now that he's seen that we need our classic monsters per se and some more new ones. I'm not going to just disregard no new monsters. We need some new ones as well. But he's got to make sure the story works. And none of this. Remember that Punjab one?
Yeah.
And we thought those aliens were going to be a bit. Those
I
aliens
thought
were
they were
going to
going
be
to be great. And then they're like, oh, they're good guys.
keepers. Yeah.
And
Good
I'm like,
guy.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Exactly.
That
I
sucks.
want to, that one with the
They could have been the greatest friggin' villains known to man. And they're like homesick and upset and sad, and they want to,
we
yeah.
watch you die. We're there for you when you die. Oh, lovely.
That's
Thank
like, Jesus, what the hell is this?
you. As long as they bring back your pating, because you like your pating
I
monster.
like
So.
the Pating, actually.
Oh my
The
God.
Pating is my thing. The Pating is my thing. I like the Pating.
All right.
I think what she's going to do is she's going to grab a couple of Pating, and when there's going to be a threat level that she can't handle, she's going to throw them on the cyber ships. And then the Pating are going to do their thing. And they're going to eat everything. They're going to eat everything. They're going to eat the Daleks. They're going to eat the. No, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be like the intergalactic cockroaches that survive anything, and the Daleks can't stand them, and the Cybermen can't stand them, and they're going to be everywhere, and they're gonna just like, oh shit.
Fair enough.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Pating are going to become a fan favorite. It's like when you turn the puppets good from Puppet Master and they fought the Nazis. They're going to make the Pating like good guys. They're going to freaking do it. They're going to do a change. They're going to be the good guys. And it's going to be like, yeah! Pating! You know, it's going to be like crazy. Like you're watching a soccer game, right?
True. But
I want to get excited about the season. I'm trying to get myself excited about the season.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it. Of course, I'm going to watch it. But I'm just thinking I need a bit more to go on before I can get really excited about it.
I mean,
and yes, we have all these different rumors popping out left, right, center. But that's not good enough for me. I need real shit to make me go, oh wow, okay.
I know that we're probably going to have Tim Shaw appear again.
No, I can't see that. No, and if they do, I'm going to be very disappointed because I don't want to see Tim Shaw again. He's done. Yeah, he's had his limelight. He's
Tim
frozen.
Shaw is Chibnall's baby. Like that's his first ever villain that he did as a showrunner. That's his crown jewels. So regardless, crown jewels. That's why he's not getting rid of Tim Shaw. Period. As much as we hate it, he will bring him in.
Yeah, but I don't want to just see Tim Shaw. Bring the rest of his crew down.
Tim Shaw sucks. Basically. Sucks ass. And since they turned him into a senior citizen that's 20,000 years old, it takes like a whole season for him from one end of the TARDIS to the other, probably. So, like, like I'm done with Tim Shaw, but Tim Shaw's not done with us. And it would be nice just to at least the pating. But it's like, do you realize that's what we're talking about? It's like of monsters reoccurring from Chibnall's first season. There's nothing else. Like, I mean, the Witchfinders was cool villains, but you're never going to see them again, right?
No, got to in prison again. Yep.
Right. So, like, the only thing would be the pating and Tim Shaw. There's nothing else. Or the Daleks, but the Daleks already always, you know. So it's like, why can't Chibnall create just, I don't understand. I'll never get it, right? Why can't they create, like if Moffat's able to create the Weeping Angels and the Silence and all these new villains, why can't, and even Russell T Davies, right? He created he created the Ood, right?
The Ood, yeah.
Why can't Chibnall create a friggin' villain that's so awesome that they reuse? Like, what is the problem? Why is
maybe
it so hard?
You know what? Maybe he has. We'll have to wait until Series 12 pops out and see what's new in that.
It's like comic books. You wonder why they don't create new characters, and I know you know why they don't create new characters, because they don't get the money, and then they make billions of dollars in movies. But they still do a little bit. But if they created new characters, it would make the comics interesting, like big characters, and it would make it like a whole new lineup for Avengers. So with Doctor Who, all new villains. Like when you hear that Chibnall was doing Series 11, it was like, oh, he's gonna make all new villains. This is gonna be awesome. And then I see a handkerchief, and I'm like, and then I see like a doll that maybe they stuffed teeth in it, and I'm like, I mean, I thought he looked cool, but he got his ass kicked. So then he
Very
was
much
done.
so.
Once he got his ass kicked, I'm like, oh, I don't see him anymore. That's it. But we were gonna, and I knew we were gonna. I knew we were gonna see him again. But like once that happened, I was like, I'm done with him, kind of. The Pating, they were like, what the? How could she not know they exist? That she's been from the beginning of the universe to the end of the universe. How could she not know they exist? That didn't make any sense to me either. Then how Tim Shaw's race took over like how many planets, and what was she doing? Sleeping? Like how could she not? How could that happen on her watch?
It just wasn't on the radar. The universe is quite large.
It's just ridiculous that the TARDIS would take her where she needs to go, and she couldn't prevent that.
True.
That's weird. I mean, is she regenerating that long? I mean, no, seriously, it's ridiculous. It's like, it's so weird. And you know what? For one more time, next time she regenerates, could we stop copying off of other regenerations and give the damn TARDIS a break? Does she have to regenerate in the TARDIS? Could she regenerate outside the damn
that
TARDIS?
poor thing.
You're wrecking the TARDIS. The TARDIS is getting abused. It's a person. It's alive.
It is.
It is getting wrecked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't do it.
As much as they carry over Matt Smith's TARDIS to interior to Capaldi, they could do that with hers. And actually, you know what? They need to change. No, I don't like her. I was going to say that. It's too dark and it's too dingy and it's too small.
I would go in a meeting at the end of Series 12 and say, this sucks. Make a deal with fucking Brazil or some shit so we can pay for a new TARDIS console. Because this shit is too fucking goldish. Then it looks like a fucking shoebox closet. Like I've never seen a TARDIS look so small in my life.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what? And why are you afraid to show the camera angle from this side or that side? You can't show angles. Like it looks funny or some shit. Like I think that they need to change the console. Totally. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit and it doesn't work. And it really looks low budget. I gotta say, it brings down the show. I can't get excited of looking at weird fucking yellow things, and it looks like somebody spilled a drink or threw up and didn't mop it up. No, I'm serious. It's sloppy creation. Listen, People could create the best paintings in the world. Sometimes they create some clunkers.
And you know what? As much as that's a new interior, it doesn't give you that live-in feel. It's like they just stand around in it and then walk out of it when they land somewhere. There's no relaxation in that TARDIS at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's no sense of relaxation.
Yeah, there is no friggin' relaxation. I mean, the thing pops out food.
Yeah.
Like, what? And does it make him a sandwich too? Like, did it make Bradley Walsh a sandwich too? Like, does it have hands? Like, I don't know. Like, is it like a?
That's what I mean, though.
Like, you put pickles in there and shit. What are you talking about? No, I don't understand. Like, and he said something. He kept a sandwich for like a week. You can't keep a sandwich for a week. The bread goes bad in a couple of days, like expired. I mean, is there a time expiration sandwich that, like, intergalactic toast or intergalactic bread? Like, I don't understand that.
When you go back to like Sharda, there's a kitchen where the milk was preserved for how many years? 50-odd years.
Really?
And so, yeah. So
this is the bread that lasts like years.
Well, like you say,
his sandwich, he just kept it in his pocket.
You put it in stasis, don't you?
I mean, if it could cook a turkey for Thanksgiving,
that was a bit bizarre.
But if it cooks a turkey for Thanksgiving, do you get like time vortex, like
poisoning,
or like do you get like time sickness from eating a turkey from the TARDIS? Turkey from the TARDIS, I like that.
Well, we know you can make babies.
It already makes my stomach rumbling just talking about it. I might have to head to the loo, and hopefully I don't see an ood on the loo. There you go. We're on the ood. Jesus. Does Russell T. Davies get paid money every time we use the ood?
I would presume so, because that's his creation.
So Moffat gets paid money for the Weeping Angels? Moffat gets get paid.
Yeah.
He does. And the Silence, they get paid. He gets paid. River Song also?
Yeah, look. Yeah, that's a good point. River Song
kind of Russell T. Davies half and Moffat half, right? So they could get money for the rest of their lives if these monsters are still used.
Of course.
Oh, well, that's no wonder why Chim doesn't want to use it. Doesn't want to pay them.
You haven't got money, mind you. You haven't got money to make a good. I don't know. I just want him to do well.
Who doesn't have money? Who doesn't have money? They have money to go on these freaking exotic hotel stays.
You know, that's a good point.
I don't get this, dude. You got to explain this to me. Like, never, ever did these guys get to stay at these exotic, luxurious hotels. Poor freaking Tom Baker had to drive himself into work for the freaking 50th anniversary special. Nobody had a car pick him up. But yet these guys, do they have spa treatments there too? Like, because I'm going to tell you, it's like the Ritz probably for them. All these exotic places they go. Oh, we're going to film in Africa. You know how much money it costs to go there? Like, Jesus. And then you wonder why we don't have money to make a plunger for $1 or something. I mean, it's like, we had to build half a $1 because we just couldn't afford to finish the rest of it. It's like, wow.
Good point.
Could we not stay at these hotels? Like, would it be that crazy to film everything in Cardiff? You have a little more money, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Because we can't have money for a space battle, right? Or spaceship.
No, we don't.
No, we just don't have money now. How is that wait, Phillip.
Yes.
We have more money than we've ever had for a Doctor Who budget in history. We're getting money from China. We're getting money from HBO Max. We're getting money from deals, but we don't have money to make monsters. How is it? What's going on? How is this possible?
That's always been a question of mine, because when you look back at Classic Who, they made money. They made things out of shoestring, and yet it looked fantastic and it works.
This accountant that's like Chibnall's accountant. Is this like retirement fund? Like, throwing some money in like a bank account? So I inquiring minds want to know. HBO Max, like they a lot of money. Like, I'm talking, they could do seasons, Phillip.
Right.
Seasons. Like, if HBO Max and China was around when Colin Baker was doing episodes, Colin Baker would have years worth of seasons. Okay, they literally have money to do seasons now without any problems, right? So why is it that we don't have
Yeah.
money to build a Dalek or build 10 or have a battle, or like we had a handkerchief or a drape talk to the doctor about Timeless Child. And I
Yeah.
was like, why can't the drape ask the doctor to stop how to avoid dust? Because it was just like ridiculous, right? Like we had a drape or a cloth, and people dipped themselves in tar, and it's just like weird. Like if and the CGI they spent money for, right?
Yes.
So we talked about this. If they spend money for CGI, if they spend money for hotel stays, if everything is up here, why is the writing down here? Why is the writing?
Well, they used new writers, didn't they? People that have not really done it before.
People have no fucking clue about anything sci-fi.
Mm.
And they're doing Doctor Who. Do you realize that? That scares me. That's like someone that's never read a comic book is going to write for Spider-Man. I'd have a heart attack. Like, have no idea about the character, have no idea about anything else. Only Chibnall knows about the Doctor, right? But these people have no clue, and they're doing sci-fi. So I guess, like, you know, somebody makes a Froggy universe, and then you have to question, like, what is going on? I mean, obviously people like Amazon and Target, and they turned it into an episode, which I really didn't find enjoyable. Sorry. I was in retail, so, you know. But
yeah.
I just want to counter. Why can't we do an audit? Like, I mean, I want the money that he's getting for Doctor Who to be put for the monsters. Could we just pay for the monsters? All right, pay Chibnall, pay Moffat to use the silence and the Weeping Angels and the actress, and so what? Like, where is the money going? I kind of feel that money is being wasted. I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, and if you agree, tell me. I think money.
I don't think it's even being spent, because you would put money into merchandise, and there's no merchandise around. So where's the money? Where they get the money from? And if they're not putting out merchandise, proper merchandise for the show, where's the money coming from?
I don't know.
So they're lending and lending from other people because they can't make the money themselves.
How much more money are they going to get from people? And if they mean to tell, if they say something like, we can't afford Series 13, then I know somebody's taking money from somewhere, because that is not true at all. They are getting a lot of money. They're getting a check every year from China, and they're getting HBO Max money, and they're getting money from their people that pay the licensing fees, right?
That's right. Yeah.
3 different ways. Doctor Who should have freaking 14 episodes. 13 plus a Christmas special when Russell T Davies did it. They should be able to afford that. Should be able to afford more writers. They should be able to afford that the showrunner has a showrunner assistant, or you have 2 showrunners. Like, how do you have Sherlock have 2 showrunners, right? Moffat and Gatiss for 3 damn episodes. 3 effing episodes. For Doctor Who has 1 showrunner for 10 or 11 or 14 episodes a year or whatever. Get out of here. Something's wrong somewhere. Somebody needs to make some conversation about it. Because you could have one team go off and do some stuff, and then another team go off and do some stuff. And they're not, time management, they're not working. Like, they're obviously not getting, if it takes that, the purpose of cutting back these episodes, correct me if I'm wrong, Phillip, was to get it out earlier, correct? That's what I presume
so.
To get it out earlier, because they didn't have to worry about 14, 13, 12. 10 episodes. So there's no way you spend 10 months on 10 episodes, because 10 months was basically for a 14-episode season. I'm talking 13 plus Christmas special. That's what it was for Russell T Davies. He got it done, right? So now, how is it taking so long? It's taking longer than it did when you had 14 episodes to do. So somebody has to look at that.
Well, yeah, we don't know the ins and outs of why they have gap years and stuff like that. We don't know what that's all about,
But
unless it's
somebody
because
needs to step in and say, hey, what's going on? We can't delay Doctor Who every year. You can't put out Series 12 and then say, oh, by the way, Doctor Who's taking a break for a year and a half. And you know that's happening. And we're getting close to the commission date. So you put out Doctor Who 2020. And I've said this before, Philip, and you heard me say this. You're having one more season, that's it. And you're going to have Series 13 definitely. And then you're going to have a year where there's only the 60th anniversary special, and that's it. Series 13 is the final season, and 60th anniversary is the final episode, unless Chibnall could get this show on track to move the commission date to 2024, 2025, 2026. Every showrunner's done it. Russell T. Davis praised himself. Oh, Doctor Who's going to be around for 6-7 years. Commission date's extended. Moffat praised himself. Chibnall didn't do it yet. We have Danger Zone, Red Alert, okay? Red Alert. It's like 2012, the world's going to end. Doctor Who world's going to end. Unless this mother can get this friggin' his child of the show taken care of, fed, be popular, whatever, educated, to go to college. Like, basically, this show needs to grow, and everybody needs to be seeing it all over buses in New York and merchandise everywhere and popular. And then they say, we're moving the commission date from 2023 to 2027 or 28. Not happening yet. So if you tell me the ratings are the best, bullshit, because they didn't move the date. If that date, that's like the doomsday clock for Doctor Who. That commission date does not get moved, everything ends. And the last episode ever, right now, is going to be the 60th anniversary. Because that's the only thing that's going to be put out in 2023 right now.
Fair enough.
And that's going to be it for our show. In a nutshell. We'll be back later. Did you want to say something before we go?
No, I'm happy with what I've just heard from you, and we shall see what comes next.
You know for a fact that when the 50th anniversary came, we didn't even get a season. We got like an episode. Remember that?
Yeah.
They were supposed to get a season, and he said the biggest year of Doctor Who ever, more Doctor Who than ever before. We got less of Doctor Who than ever before. You know the whole year is going to be 60th anniversary, and that's it. They're not going to put a season out, period.
Well, we don't know from that point until.
Oh, we know. Now. We know.
And by that time, by that time, she won't be the Doctor because she won't be there.
We don't know that either.
I think you do. I mean, if you look at,
you think I do? You think I know?
Yeah. You might know. You might know. I don't know.
I tell you that? Am I keeping secrets? I have sources. Series 13. If we go by, Series 12 comes out in 2020. Series 2021, Moffat's getting, not Moffat, Chibnall's getting his hair done. He's going to go gambling in Vegas. He's going to chill out. He comes back. He puts a season out, 2022, Philip, which is Series 13. Then what's the next year? 2023. And what is that? The anniversary of Doctor Who. Could we actually have 10 episodes plus the 60th? No. Never happened. The 60th is it.
You might be pleasantly surprised by that. They might actually do that for you.
Chibnall's going to pull it out of his ass.
Who said it's going to be Chibnall? He put me out on his arse already, and then someone else is going to deal with it.
Okay. Let's put it this way. If Chibnall is gone, it's going to be more than a year. You're going to have a new showrunner. You're going to have 5 episodes of Doctor Who in 2022, and then you're going to have the Christmas special. Because you need time to reconstruct sets, get a writer's room, get everybody on board, audition people, and it's not going to be that the showrunner is going to take people to lunch.
No.
He's not going to take people to lunch. He's going to audition people like they always did and get a proper doctor, right? And it's going to be more than a year. So that's going to be a nightmare because there's no way that's going to be.
That's what we want, though. We want Doctor Who to survive beyond this point
2023.
onwards. Yeah.
2023. So
Uh,
Chibnall's got to get his shit in gear.
well,
That's it.
yeah.
And right
And
now it's
then
not.
see, season 12 for me will be the litmus test for him. If he gets it wrong this time again, I want him, to go and grow some tomatoes somewhere.
He's got 3 strikes you're out rule.
Yeah.
Series 11, Series 12, Series 13.
No, I'm giving him 2 strikes.
He's got.
I'm giving him series.
All right.
I'm giving him series 12, and that's it.
All right. We'll see what happens. We'll talk about this more.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
will.
Phillip. It's been an honor.
Thank you, Joe. See you later.
Take care. Bye for now.